we have many people from around the world. So thank you so much for joining us today for this time to come together to share thoughts, meditations, good wishes, and stories. My name is Jennifer Folayan. I'm currently living in a town called Little Washington, North Carolina on the East Coast. I just moved here in August. My family comes from New Mexico and California. So we're a mixture of Pueblo, Spanish, Indigenous American, Indigenous Mexican. And so I'm happy to be here with you today. And it's always hard to describe who exactly am I. So I'm an artist, storyteller. I work for nonprofit, an Indigenous nonprofit out of Washington State. I work from home. But my passion is healing through the arts. And so I'd like to share with you some stories today. I'll be sharing stories, some music from a new album that I just released, and some time for us to meditate and think about, where we come from and where we're going. The songs that I'll share today, just so you know, I wrote all the lyrics in poetry and then I used AI to generate the music and lyrics. So I'll be rolling out more about that in my Good Seeds project if you're curious about exactly does that work. So today we're talking about healing from generational trauma and reconnecting with our own Indigenous ways of knowing. And um, and embracing our own personal ancestral truths. So, as we're coming into the room, hopefully you've got your water, your tea, your coffee. We will be doing some writing or drawing. So, if you have paper, pen, or some sort of way to capture some of your ideas down, I would grab that. And I just like to get settled into the room. So, let's take a few deep breaths and just settle into your space of how you best like to settle in. And I just want to thank Creator for bringing us here today. I thank my mother for bringing us here, for always being the sunshine in my life, and for guiding me today and what to bring to you today. And I just really thank you for being here. So I'd like to share with you a story. Has anyone ever heard, and if you've been to some of my sessions before, you may have heard, but where does burying the hatchet come from? Has anyone ever heard of exactly does that phrase come from? And so I'll tell you, long ago, the Haudenosaunee were torn apart by conflict. And the Haudenosaunee are on the East Coast, spanning, New York and down through North Carolina, up through Canada. And in the midst of chaos, a visionary known as the Peacemaker emerged with a bold message: Unity is our strength. As he journeyed across troubled lands, he met Hiawatha, a grieving leader who had lost his family to cruelty. And they partnered together and moved by hope, they joined forces. The peacemaker demonstrated that a single arrow is weak and easily broken, but when 5 arrows are bound together, they become unbreakable. Inspired by this powerful lesson, the Mohawk, Oneida, Cayuga, Seneca, and Onondaga nations united under an unyielding bond. To celebrate their alliance, the tribes gathered around a majestic white pine and buried their weapons underneath of it, literally buried the hatchet, creating the tree of peace. And it said that its 4 roots stretched across to all directions across the many lands, and that the water spread this message of peace throughout the lands in all different directions. And the water flowing outward invited harmony. And there was an eagle perched at its crown as a guardian and a messenger. And this act birthed the great law of peace. And this is a legacy of resilience, unity, and democratic spirit that still guides the Haudenosaunee today and was in the founding principles for our country. So if you do have your piece of paper and pencil, I'd like for you to begin to consider for this year, there are certain things that we want to manifest. But is there anything that's been an obstacle lately or something that you would like to bury. And as you're drawing on your piece of paper in your tree, I'll play the first song from my album, Good Seed. And you can, I haven't started yet, but when I start playing, you can adjust the volume so that it's suitable for yourself.
Oh, 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 yeah. I press my fingers to the earth, let the dirt slip through my skin, but I'm afraid to dig too deep, afraid of what lies within. Shards of footprints washed away, echoes lost in winds of pain, torn from lands that knew our names. Still I remain. Am I a good seed? Can I grow strong? Can I believe? With roots so tangled in the past, will I rise up or break too fast? Oh, am I a good seed? Can I grow strong? Can I believe? With roots so tangled in the past, will I rise up or break too fast? Oh, am I a good seed? I trace my freckles, searching stars, wondering where they lead. Am I more than history's scars, more than the blood in me? Treaties crumbled, voices stilled, yet my heartbeat echoes still. Am I the past or something new? What can I do? Am I a good seed? Can I grow strong? Can I believe? With roots so tangled in the past, will I rise up or break too fast? Oh, am I a good seed? And I grow strong, can I believe? With roots so tangled in the past, will I rise up or break too fast? Oh, am I a good seed? Mama, I see you in the sun, in the laughter, in the love, in the record spinning loud, in the fire that lifts me now. I carry forward all you gave, your joy, your fight, your fearless ways. I am a good seed. I will grow strong, I will believe. Through all the pain, through all the loss, I rise again, I am not lost. They tried to bury us deep, but they didn't know we were seeds. Ooh, dancing with the sun on my leaves, standing tall with grandmother trees. I am who I was meant to be.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So, as we're thinking about, well, who was it that I was meant to be? Once we bury those things and those obstacles in our way, who truly are we meant to be? And as we move into the next song, let's consider what are those dreams that we're manifesting and what seeds are required to allow those dreams to bloom. So, looking towards the top of your tree, consider what you do want to manifest in your life, your dreams, goals, aspirations. You can draw or write those at the crown of your tree. Maybe they're flowers, fruits, whatever you desire, whatever that you think is most beautiful that you would like to see. And then reflect upon the seeds that you need to plant to nurture these dreams. Maybe they're habits, skills, certain systems, support that you need to help to bear fruit on your tree. And I'll post the prompt again in the chat and just take some time. And each song is between 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm giving you time just to sit, reflect, relax into the exercise. There is no rush. There is no right or wrong. If I had a sticker, I would give you a sticker. But so the next song is Good Karma Seeds. And again, manifesting our dreams and planting seeds. What are we manifesting and what are the seeds necessary to have that happen?
But I feel the echo cycles pain, breaking free from prisons past, freedom from suffering at last. Tears I cry turn into rain, water my roots, now I rise again. Golden light flows into my crown, calm peace all around. Karma's the field where we all must grow, consciousness the seed we sow. Craving pulls like the river's tide, but wisdom can turn the path inside. I choose the light, I break the chains, I shine like a lotus through the muddy darkness and rain. I am a good seed, I plant with care. What I give will meet me there. Through many lives, on endless streams, we rise, we fall, we weave our dreams. Every thought I plant, every choice I make illuminates the path in the world I shape. Through freedom from suffering, through embracing change, our voices vibrate, sprout, transcend. I am a good seed, I plant with care. What I give will meet me there, there. Through many lives, on endless streams, we rise, we fall, we weave our dreams. Not bound by time, not lost in space. We walk this arc with compassion and grace. With every breath and every seed, peace flows freely, our intentions lead. I am a good seed, I plant with care. What I give will meet me there. Through many lives, on endless streams, we rise, we fall,
Thank you. And at the end of the session, I will post the links to all the songs. And I just recognize all the beautiful people in this room. We're just sharing time together, meditating. And as I look around, there's so many seeds that are here on the call that have been important in my life's journey. So thank you for being here. So now we have our tree and we have what we're burying, the obstacles that we're ready to depart with, our fruit and the things that we are manifesting and the seeds. And has anyone heard of the Three Sisters farming method? This is a Native American agricultural practice involving corn, beans, and squash. And if anybody has farmers in their family or is a gardener or knows these things, I'm sure you're excited that it's actually a very beautiful story and that each, the corn, beans, and squash have a role to play. And so now I'd like you to consider the process that you're going through. You're burying the obstacles, manifesting the beautiful things, planting the seeds. But are there three people in your world or community, either three people or three communities, that will help you to enrich, protect, and nurture your growth? So as we listen to the Three Sisters Strong song, think about, is there a community or a person in your life or somebody that you would like to develop a relationship with that will help you to enrich, protect, and nurture your growth?
From the sky we wanted a miracle bestowed. Three sisters emerged, and from their seeds life flowed. Corn, beans, and squash, in harmony we rise. Our strength and resilience cannot be denied. Oh, three sisters strong we support, enrich and protect. Honoring 7 generations, our dreams connect. Water gives us life, in the sun's arms we grow strong. We braid tears, joy, and love in our song. The bean climbs high, but she never stands alone. She weaves through corn stalks where love has grown. She whispers to the squash, sisters shade the ground. In the warmth of our circle, our power is always found. We reclaim the fields, our seeds we defend. Sovereignty is our right, our roots never bend. All directions in our medicine, we'll color our seasons as we heal. Oh, corn stands tall, a ladder to the sky. Beans weave around her, reaching up high. Squash spreads her leaves, a sheltering embrace. Together we flourish in a sacred space. Oh, three sisters strong we support, enrich and protect. Honoring 7 generations, our dreams connect. Water gives us life, in the sun's arms we grow strong. We braid tears, joy, and love in our song. Good seeds are we, united as three.
Okay, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I know people are filtering in at different times, so we just are so happy that you are here and we're taking a journey of discovering how do we manifest the good seeds within us. And so far we've taken this journey um, to bury our obstacles, like the Haudenosaunee buried the hatchet, thinking about the things that we want to manifest. What are we bringing into the world? What are the seeds that are required to do that? Any habits, skills that we do need to plant now? And then considering the three sisters farming method, what are those three people or communities that will help us to enrich, protect, and nurture our growth? So as we are starting to come to our final reflection, and if anyone would like to share, consider if you want to share, we'll have a few moments to do that. And just think about the connections that we are connected to and the process of a seed. A seed comes from the fruit and then it goes back into the ground. And sometimes we may feel little. We may feel, well, what is so special about me? Do I even belong here? And I've gone through this a special journey this past year. For those who are close to me, know that my mother passed on April 4th, 2024. And it left me in a world without my mother and father, and standing here thinking, well, what exactly am I doing here? It's a whole new world, a whole new consideration to see the world and be in a world without your parents. And as I was embarking on this journey and going through different things, different meditations, which are some inspirations around these songs, a couple of messages that come to me. One, to do a project called Good Seed and focus on those seeds that I am nurturing, that I'm not just a product of the trauma and the past, that we did, and I did accomplish something with the passing of my mother. We did end generational trauma for our family. And how will I spend my life here and still be connected to the past, present, and future? And also, how do we have that connection to seven generations, past, present, and future as well? So I just really appreciate each of you being here today to consider those beautiful gifts that are inside, waiting to bloom and to be shared for future generations. So if there's anybody that feels comfortable in sharing, I know we have a few minutes left, and I'll play our last song after for anybody that would like to stay. But if anybody feels comfortable, please share what you discovered today. And you can unmute yourself if you're able to. Okay. And thank you for all the things in the chat as well. So I know we just did heavy lifting with the process, but still we're in a meditative space, and I'll play our last song, The Grand Tree and Me. And again, just considering those things that we just talked about. So this will be our last song.
Am I a good seed? I ask the land. Press my fingers into sacred sand. Dirt slips through like whispered past. Echoes of footsteps fading fast. But ain't I more than the scars I bear? More than a history stripped and bare. Roots may tremble, but they still grow, carrying stories the rivers know. Oh, mother, your fire still burns in me. Through storms and sorrow I rise free. With open hands I plant my name and stand as a grand tree just the same. Cinnamon warm strength in the breath I breathe. No more lost, no more small. I rise, I take it all. Oh, mother, your fire still burns in me. Through storms and sorrow, I rise free. With open hands, I plant my net and stand as a grand tree, just the same. Let me stretch my roots so deep, feel the sun, my soul to keep. Mother, I am standing tall, a grand tree through it all.
Thank you so much for sharing this time with me and for all the things that you had a chance to discover for yourself today. So the album, it's called Good Seed. It's available on all the streaming platforms, and I'll grab a link while Margaret wraps us up.